Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. Would love to be of service to you if that's valuable. This particular audio is about smart habits. What are some smart habits? How do you know if you're making smart habitual choices? If you are looking for coaching and how to improve and get more out of your quality of life, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. And there's a couple ways we can do that through the About Me section of this YouTube page and or in the PO Perception Twitter area. Would love to be of value to you in either of those sections, and we can do that. So, smart challenges and or smart choices. A couple of things to look at there. The first is understanding that reading and studying and learning in a variety of ways can be valuable. Reading and studying and learning is a great way to increase intelligence. It doesn't necessarily mean what you're reading or even how you do it. It's just the willingness to learn, the willingness to grow, the willingness to read, the willingness to connect with greater knowledge, better knowledge, and more diverse knowledge. It's partially the discipline to be able to take the time to do it, but also the willingness to learn new perspectives, new ideas. Doesn't mean you have to agree with the ideas, doesn't mean you have to see necessarily all the value in the ideas. Instead, it just means you've got to kind of look at, hey, this is valuable from a opportunity perspective, from a perceptual perspective, in order to be able to get to something of a deeper level and a more meaningful level. The next thing there is the concept of, or the idea of, kind of being able to use your time well. And so, using time well just means being able to manage time, chart time, figure out how to do things in a appropriate manner, in a meaningful manner, and knowing exactly how it is that we begin to kind of see values and the things that we value meaning more and being more for us. And so using time well just means looking at not allowing distractions, not allowing the idea of something else getting in the way of what we're trying to accomplish. It also means being able to kind of chart, hey, this is going to take XYZ length of time. Here's how I plan. So kind of a forward thinking idea, kind of a, this is what needs to happen. Being able to kind of identify the strengths and weaknesses we have, and being able to avoid distractions in thought and then in word and deed. And a lot of us have challenges with that for a number of reasons. Doesn't mean we're unintelligent, just means we're under focused sometimes. And so that can become super, super challenging when we don't know how to focus well. The next is taking on new activities, new values, and new concepts to be able to know how it is that we can do more with our daily lives, get to a better place, and challenge ourselves to be better people overall. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to know everything. It also doesn't necessarily mean you have to like everything you do. So you try it once, it doesn't work, you move on, you go in a different direction, you understand the value of the willingness to be able to do that, and the willingness is where the strength really lies. It's not what you do; it's the willingness to do it at all that begins to create a better quality of life for you in a number of ways. Next thing, kind of there, is production. So being able to produce results in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. That production doesn't necessarily mean you succeed with everything you do, but the willingness to create a successful life, create a way of being that's a little bit easier and simpler for your own benefit in a number of ways is one of the most important things you can do. And finding a way to do that and getting to a place where you're doing that on a consistent basis gives you power and intelligence and authority over a lot of challenges, and then you're able to make connectives in a more meaningful and different way as it relates to the rest of the world. So, that is super challenging. Would love to be of assistance to you in that way. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.